Hey, it's Ali from Light FM, and I'm here in Star Hill Gallery to interview Mark Vincent, who will be performing at A Journey Through Time. Now, Mark is the winner of Australia's Got Talent, and he won it when he was 15. Now he's 20, so it'll be quite exciting to see how far he's come since then. I think he's coming. We'll have a chat. So Mark is here. How are you, Mark?
Very good, thank you.
You just arrived last night.
I did. I'm super excited. Honestly, I cannot wait for the event for A Journey Through Time. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
It's your first time in Malaysia, right?
It is my first time, and it's so busy here. People are walking around, running around everywhere. It's incredible. I'm so excited to be here, honestly.
Have they been nice to you so far?
Oh look, the welcoming has been incredible. People are so friendly, you know. If it was in Australia, I'd be lifting my own suitcase up in my room, and people here are just really wonderful, and you guys have such an amazing culture here.
So you're going to be performing here for a few nights, right?
I'm performing tomorrow night and Friday.
And Friday night. And
I go back on Saturday.
What have you got in store for your fans?
My fans. Well, I know that all my friends from Australia are going to be watching this on the website. So it's very exciting. And what I want to do is have a whole selection of 30 minutes of the repertoire that I've chosen. I've got songs from the musical West Side Story. I've got stuff from the opera tune Nessun Dorma, which I performed a few lines in. Nessun Dorma, Nessun Dorma.
Oh, you're serenading you.
It's a bit of a serenade there, and just a whole selection of songs. There's also songs that I performed on Australia's Got Talent in 2009, and just to give people a bit of taste of different genres of music. So,
how are you preparing? Are you nervous?
I'll be honest, I am. I am nervous, but I always get nervous with any performance because the reality is I love what I do, and I want to give it the very best performance tomorrow night, and hopefully the people are going to be blown away and love what I do.
Well, when you took part in Australia's Got Talent, did you ever imagine that you would win #1 and that you would be here, 5 years later?
It's crazy. I was only 15, and it was a big step for me, and I never thought at 15 years of age I could win a television show, even in the sense of having a career at 15. That's really young, because I've just turned 20 and I've released my 5th album in 4 years. It's like, whoa, where's that gone? It's all happened so quickly, but it's been an amazing journey.
What's your inspiration? Who am I talking to?
Well, my inspiration was definitely my grandfather. I get teary when I talk about this. My grandfather was a very special man in my life. He was actually a father figure to me. He raised me when I was just a little boy, and he always believed that somewhere down the line I could have a career in music. Because I started in a restaurant when I was 10 years old, and he always had the passion behind me to push me to the next level. And the sad news was that he wasn't alive when I was on Australia's Got Talent. He died the year before, which is really unfortunate. But who taught me to sing? I actually had the music within me. I've been doing singing lessons for 10 years, and it's been an amazing journey of always improving. And I'm still doing singing lessons because the reality is you never stop learning. That's what my grandfather always used to say, and I really wish he was here today, especially in Malaysia, to see what I'm doing. But I know he's here and he's sorry.
Watching over. Don't cry, okay?
Yeah, I know. He's very
talk
proud.
About something happier now.
Yeah, we're going to cheer up.
Okay, so the girls, I think going crazy for you. I mean, you're a good-looking guy.
As soon as I lost weight, they did. Because it was funny when I was 15, I had the baby fat. And just recently, I've done in this last 8 months, I've gotten a personal trainer, and he's been helping me shred the weight. And since then, all these girls, I've been lining up, and especially with my new album, because the front cover, ladies, is just it's nice. It's nice. And the responses I've been getting from those people, especially young girls, is fantastic. Since I came to Malaysia, I've got these young women who I don't know from Barra Sud going, "What's your name?" I'm like, okay, this is good. I like Malaysia already, so it's good.
Well, you know where to come if you want to look for a wife. All right, Mark, can you tell us about your latest album, your 5th album? I see you've done a lot of covers.
Yes, a very hard album I mentioned, but my 5th album in 4 years. It's called Mark Vincent The Quartet Sessions, and the great thing about this album is it's got variety. And we're talking about young girls, and I think this album has a lot to do with that because there's a few selections of pop songs on this new album. What I'm trying to do is get people in my generation to appreciate classical music. I think that's very important. And the process of this album was a lot of work because obviously you heard before, I was singing pop songs. I'm a classical singer. So that was about 6-7 months of my life studying the genre and making these pop songs like Halo from Beyonce, Jar of Hearts from Christina Perry, Viva La Vida, yeah, Coldplay, very hard, which I'm doing tomorrow night. Make those songs my own, because as an artist, you've got to, you know, make sure you're not copying other singers. And that was the hardest thing about this album, and especially because it's only a quartet, it's only 4 string players. And really, on the album, it shows if you do a mistake, so I had to be very careful with my vocals so that it sounded right.
So, do you have any advice for future talented people who want to get famous or get recognized for their singing?
Well, the advice I can give to people out there who want to pursue a career is to be who you are. That's the most important thing. Stay with your family, be true to yourself, and work very hard, because nothing comes on its own. If you want something in life, you've got to really step up in the bar and work as hard as you can to get there, because no one can hand anything to you. And just live the dream and never give up. Always keep moving forward.
Wise words from such a young man. Thank you so much, Mark.
Oh no, thank you so much for having me.
Good luck with the show. And,
cross fingers.